Welcome back to the UOL Tournament Organizer Training videos. This is the final video in the League Launch section. So, once you've got your league created, your deck list, pairings, and meta report all created and up on the website or in the Discord channel, one final thing you're going to want to create is your match results form. This is a big thing that a lot of us tournament organizers forget a lot with the new league. And if you forget, your players will be very helpful to and yell at you and ping you and ask where the match form results is. So make sure you don't forget that. Now, if you don't have one created, you can just go to Google Forms. You're going to need the player name, their opponent, who won, the match results, what round it is, and whether they'd like to drop or not. Now, one thing you might notice here is that I only have options for 2-0, 2-1, and 1-1-1. This matters for not having if they ID, and it also matters for when the league is over, if they are in top 8, top 4, or the finals. I don't have any match results for that either. Now, usually with the top 8, or the top 4, the finals, all that fun stuff. At that point, you're only dealing with at most 8 players, so usually they just DM you the results. Now, in my match results form, I do not have drop for a yes-no mandatory, but some other tournament organizers like to do that. For this next league, I might add in, with the match results, I might add in an other, and just leave that as an other. Should let you type. I don't understand why mine is not letting me do the thing. Add option. There we go. Yes, other is just another. I'm tired, as you can tell. With the match results, 1-1-1 is actually very rare. So that should probably just be your ID option. So that could either be ID, or you could do 003, which is the player draws all 3 games. The only way we would have a 1-1-1 situation is if players had difficulty scheduling their match and they broke out the games across several days. And so they finished the first 2 games, but never finished that third and final game before a round ends. That would be the only scenario where you would have a 1-1-1 scorecard. The way we deal with MIAs, that is players who have been missing the entire round, or IDs, is when you are inputting your pairings on Arena, those are input as 003. So if we go over here, we see the most recent example league with the pairings for round 1. This gets a little bit ahead into inputting round results. But you come over here for match draw. We do 00 and then 3, and that is a draw. Boom. That is how we handle draws. But for match results, you can have the 1-1-1, you can have the 003, you can just say ID. ID is probably better in this instance. And then if you already have your form, one thing that's very, very helpful. So once you already have this lovely form made, this is the previous league. If I want one for the current league, I can make a copy and then make sure to change the name up here to match results. We are in Kaldheim, so that is KHM Modern. And so hit OK. Google will work its magic. It'll give you new form. It'll say the new title up here, match results, Kaldheim Modern, but it will not change this field down here. That is my Siamese in the background. We've got Kaldheim. Now, this does not have any of the previous responses, but you will notice this bright red glaring error not accepting responses. If you give this form to your players as is, they will click the link, it'll open up, and they will not be able to submit. So you need to remember to activate that before you give them access to this form. Now, in order to give them access to this form, you do not want to click this spreadsheet. That will generate an Excel spreadsheet of all the submissions you've received. What you want to do is you want to go over here to send. You want to click on this middle icon for the hyperlink. It's usually a good idea to shorten this, and then you can just copy it. And we generally only post this on the Format League channel. So I would only post this URL in Modern League. I would not post this on the website. While usually the only people accessing the Untap website are our players, I would not recommend giving a public-facing website access to this form. We haven't had any issues with it yet, but I would not recommend giving that opportunity for chaos or botting or any other kind of cheating go on. Hasn't been an issue yet. Don't really want to test it out. But that is how you get your match results form created.